Hey there, welcome back to another episode of our series on how to jam. So you want to write JAMB exam and you know nothing about JAMB, or let's say you have an idea, but of course you know that there are a lot of things you need to avoid. This series is specifically made for you. And do not forget that this is brought to you by the O3SCHOOLS JAMB CBT practice app. The app is all you need to succeed in your exam. The app asks all the past questions for your exam for all subjects. 1, that is 2, there are lecture notes structured according to the JAMB syllabus. And 3, wonderful features like the question search feature, as well as mock exams every Saturday for all students that are participating in JAMB for this particular year. In that mock exam, you compete with your mates, okay, or compete with student writing JAMB for this year, and of course you get used to JAMB past question, JAMB likely exam question, several ways JAMB can set question for you, and as much as what you see your result released every Saturday. So this build your confidence towards the main exam. This video is not about the app, but of course you should take advantage of that application. Go to Play Store, download it, activate it, and start practicing your way to success. So today I'm going to be looking at a very important topic, which is the JAMB mock exam. Okay, so the JAMB mock has been added for some time now to help test students, okay, to help test students before the main exam. So we're going to talk about all about JAMB mock today, everything that you need to know about JAMB mock, whether it is compulsory, whether it's optional, okay, whether it's something you should participate in. Okay, so let's leave all of that and let's talk about the JAMB. What is a mock? To start with, what is a mock exam? Okay, the English dictionary defines mock as an examination where the marks may or may not be counted, which serves chiefly as practice for future exams, also that the teachers are able to set a grade before the end of the term. Okay, but of course, running over to JAMB, okay, there was a tweet made by JAMB in recent times. Okay, I think 2023, they define mock as an optional examination. So it is not compulsory, it's optional. Okay, you may decide to participate in it, you may decide not to participate in it. Okay, it's an optional examination introduced by the board to provide opportunity for candidates to have hands-on experience with the system, as well as afford the board an opportunity to ascertain its readiness. Okay, so from this definition by JAMB, it means that it's a way, the JAMB mock is a way of testing that system, okay, because the mock comes before the main exam, okay, so they want to test their system, whether there are things they need to work on before the main exam, okay, so it's an optional exam, it is not mandatory, it's not compulsory, you may choose not to participate in the mock, okay, and as they have said here, is to provide opportunity for candidates to have hands-on experience with the system, because a lot of students have never used computer system before, so they do not even know how to operate, okay, how to operate a computer system, let alone take an examination on it. Although the two, why both experiences do not really are not proportional, right? You may actually participate in JAMB even without having any experience with a computer before, okay, because it's very easy. The exam is very easy to participate. Okay, so the type of exam that is called mock is not new. Okay, it is usually adopted by many schools and even governments to know the abilities of students before the exam. Okay, so JAMB is like I always say it's a pre-UTME, okay? We can define JAMB as an exam before the main exam. It's a preparatory exam, okay? As you have seen by the definition from JAMB. So now, how do you register for JAMB? Okay, so at the point of your registration for your examination, okay, for your JAMB exam, all right, you'll be given 2 options to register with JAMB or without JAMB. I already made an earlier video on the cost, okay, on the cost of JAMB registration, and then I told you the cost for registering with mock. If you want to participate in the mock exam, it is optional. So if you're registering with mock, I told you the cost will be 7,700 naira. But if you're registering without mock, it will be 6,200 naira. So at the point of your registration for JAMB at the CBT centers, you will be asked, do you want to participate in the mock exam? So if you know you will not participate, ensure you tell them at that point that no, I already have wonderful experience, I already have technical knowledge on operating what a computer system, so I will not need to participate. So at that point you are registering with 6,200 naira. So but if the other case is that you want to participate, you tell them, and then they will add the option that will make it for an extra 1,500 naira. So it's actually very cheap. So I don't see any reason why you should not participate. Okay, so but it's not really compulsory. So but I will advise you just to participate, and it's a way to actually test how wonderful our application is. Okay, a lot of students who participate in mock, the testimonies are amazing, and it transcends to their main exam, and they see that what the O3SCHOOLS JAMB app is a complete embodiment of success. So please make sure you have that application on your phone. All right, so now, what kind of questions do you see in the mock exam? Okay, they are regular JAMB exam questions. Okay, so it's just some are past questions. They are sourced from past questions. I don't really think JAMB sets new questions for mock. Okay, all right. I don't really think they set new questions for mock. I don't really think, because it's a preparatory exam just to test their system and for you to also have a knowledge on how to operate a computer system. So I don't really think they will set new questions. Okay, but they are not far from regular JAMB questions. Okay, so and because the time allotted for in the next episode we'll talk about the time allotted for the exam and the number of questions you get to answer in your JAMB exam. So do know what about that. But like I've said, it's the mock exam just to give you a cue into how the JAMB exam will be. Okay, it's just about making candidates understand how the CBT, how the computer-based test exam environment is. Okay, and it's also about allowing candidates to know if he or she is weak or strong in subjects. Okay, so in some particular subject, you know your strengths and your weaknesses. When you see JAMB questions, you're able to test this English they hard. I need to work on my English. Okay, or more this CRS can be confusing. Okay, government is somehow. So it's just for you to familiarize. Okay, and to know what your strengths and your weaknesses. Okay, also it helps students to familiarize with the use of computers to write or the text. Okay, like I've said about, and of course it exposes you to the way JAMB will set what question. Okay, and from JAMB's perspective, is for testing for your ability for the UTME, to test students' ability for the UTME exam. And of course, candidates are to know that questions set for mock are not different from that of the main UTME. Okay, because that answers the question: does JAMB repeat past questions? Yes, JAMB does repeat past questions. I think I will add that to one of the episodes. Okay, so that we'll talk about it very well. Okay, you see several cases where JAMB has repeated past questions. Okay, but JAMB does repeat past questions. And if you ask me, what I will tell you basically is that if you're able to completely study your syllabus, all right, and then you finish all the topics told to you to be read by JAMB, of course, there's nowhere JAMB want to really set any question from, because if you can be able to study that pack of questions, or you have the O3SCHOOLS JAMB CBT app, you're able to study all the past questions on that application. Okay, I don't really see anywhere JAMB want to set question from. So they may what JAMB does really. Okay, I think I need to actually do a separate episode on this. So let me note it down right now. Okay, let me note it down right now. So does JAMB repeat past questions? Okay, so let me just note that down so that we'll do an episode on it. Okay, so I'll tell you what you should watch out for in your exams. Okay, so now let's talk about the mock score. Now, is it added to the main UTME score? Okay, so these two are independent of each other. Okay, so the JAMB mock is different from your main exam. Your main exam is your main exam. That whatever is called your main exam is the score you will be given. So there's nothing like say that will divide mock score by 5 and then add it to your main JAMB exam. Nothing like that. So if you participate in the mock, that's why you are told that it is optional. It is not compulsory. It's not mandatory. Okay, so you have been told that it is optional. That means that the mock exam is different from the main exam. Whatever you score in your mock exam is for your own doing. Okay, it's for your own for your own assessment. This is to assess yourself. I scored 278 in mock. That means I'll be preparing very well. Okay, well, that's wonderful. Let me forge ahead. Let me double up and see how far if I can score 300 in my main exam. Okay, I score 180. 180 is low. God, oh. I mean, that means I'm not fully prepared. Oh, let me go and start studying again. Let me go and start practicing questions again. Okay, is to assess yourself. Okay, so the scores are independent of each other. It is the score you have in your main exam, all right, that will be taken into consideration. Okay, so please, if you have any question concerning this, please make sure you put it in the comment section. Okay, and I'll be here to answer them for you. And do not forget to follow this page on Facebook. Make sure you follow me on Facebook at Owolabi Thank God. Follow me on Facebook so that you get more important information. Okay, so the mock exam usually comes out before the main exam, so you actually be told the time, okay, and the period when you should do your imprinting for your venue for the mock exam. Okay, so do not bother about that. You'll be sent information through the official channels, through your phone number, through your email. All right, that's why I say those two things. Make sure you know how to access them at any point. Don't say you misplace any of them. I cannot access my email. I cannot do that. Is your causing problems. That will be the beginning of problems for you. Okay, so I've already told you that JAMB is not compulsory for all candidates, so you already know that. So JAMB mock is not for every candidate, and you do not even need to be afraid, okay, to be scared, okay, if you do not register for the mock exam. Okay, so, and like I said, the score of the mock is independent of score for the main exam, so you also need to take that into consideration. All right, so please ensure you want to download the O3SCHOOLS JAMB CBT practice app. Start practicing. Follow our tutorials on YouTube and on Facebook. Okay, and you will see yourself smiling in no distant time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. We'll talk about something else. My name remains Master T. I am the Grand Commander of the O3SCHOOLS Army. All right.